How's it going, everybody? So, I am back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition. So, not always entirely sure what to do here, but I think did do some looking around and
More healing drafts for you, revered mother. Thank you.
Make her watch over you.
Apothecary Adon can have those supplies for you by tomorrow, Quartermaster.
Can I help you with something?
no, I don't think so.
I will.
Make her go with you.
All set. Be streaming. Oh, who is that? That's Liliana. I do want to talk to her.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game? What do you mean?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I'm as confused as you.
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
Then we can only guess at what he wants. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
You could blame her killers.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Let me help you.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then. We will speak later.
Alright, let's roam around then.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea or sky.
There's coal.
Some of your cloth for...
You took in the Templars. You let them stay in strength, even after what they did. Their own people. It's dangerous when too many men in the same armor think they're right. You should prepare. It's already getting louder.
What is?
What's going to be loud?
I don't know, but there are echoes rushing back across us, ripples in a pond from a stone, but backward. But first, you seal it. I hope it hurts less. I'll help if I can, but I don't always say it right.
You helped me at the Seeker Fortress. Say it however you like.
I helped. It's good to hear. I will try.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Let's see who's over here. They have that. Could do that one.
Now that we've got better maps, if you like, I can show you a few tricks.
Let's see what's over here. Never checked stuff over here, and I can't call my mount. Read. Okay. There's nothing over here. Alright, I'd say let's keep going with the main story for now. It's tough though. Kinda wanna see if I can get better equipment. I think I'm okay for now. Tonight is sort of the last night that I'll be doing stuff. For a bit at least. And then Saturday is the next time I'll be live streaming.
Smithing is hot work.
Hey,
Here, have something to drink.
Maker, look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
I was lucky.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. The Breach, the Divine's Death, the Wardens. It doesn't make sense. There's so much we don't know.
Your help will be much needed.
Your experience with the Wardens will certainly be useful.
Mostly the treaties, I expect. Old parchments you're welcome to. What about you? How do you fit into all this?
I want peace.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Alright.
You know Arnsberg. You actually are a good rider, Arnold.
There was no word.
We'll keep going with the main story for now, like I said. Actually, want to talk with our companions for a little bit, though. A few more.
Is there anything you need?
Hello.
I'd like to get to know you better.
There's not much to know.
Such modesty.
You're being modest.
Do you think me a braggart?
No, I think you're interesting.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentegast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lord.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentegasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentegasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
Is that why you left?
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that.
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentegasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
What happened?
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
That sounds really awful.
It was the end of everything I knew. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
That's all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Alright.
Heaven has been
I'll be streaming a bit tonight, and then I will be taking my break until Saturday. That's my plan. Gonna continue the main quest a bit, and then might do some exploring.
Need something?
Oh no, you don't have anything new. Think we're gonna get to the... Gonna head over there soon. Because that's what the main quest says. Let's see. In your heart shall burn. With the Inquisition's hard-won allies, it is time to march on the breach and close it.
Saw the leader of the Bull's chargers. That
I'd be impressed if we could actually close the breach.
my creator, judge me whole. Fine.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your Illyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Oh, I need 1 power. Interesting. Okay.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Okay. Guess we'll be doing some stuff. First, got it. Let's actually head over there to the Storm Coast, and then we'll get some power. So we only need 1 power for that mission. It's sure to set it. All right. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
I've news, sir.
Sure.
What is
What's
it?
your news?
This could help us.
Nice. Didn't realize that they could actually get us stuff. I like that it really feels like you're going to
Across all that water is Kirkwall.
new
It's been a
locations.
while since I was at sea. Traveling to Haven must have been quite the journey. Between Cassandra...
Let's see.
friendly company and Cullen's feelings on sea travel, it was great.
Come on. Come back here, I'm not done with you.
Down you go!
Alright, so let's see. Stuff might be up here, the rifts that I want to close. Ooh. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Get some really good views with this game, for sure. Trying to figure out where all that is. Ah, yes. Hope everyone's day and night is going well. Didn't quite expect this type of adventure that I've, gotten to play, but it's been a lot of fun. Signs of the Warden, signs of the Wardens. Like, oh no, I mean,
Let's try not to get eaten, shall we?
bit worried. Not sure if I want to face that, but it makes me wonder who's. I actually have been thinking about this. Who's behind this whole entire tear in the sky. Is it someone that I've seen from a past game? I don't think it'd be someone like Anders from Dragon Age 2. I think that would be too obvious. I mean, maybe it's someone from Dragon Age Origins, like a minor character. I think that might make a bit more sense, to be honest. I don't know. Like, no one's, I don't know. No names are like screaming in my head saying like, hey, yeah, it's this character. I'm sure, I'm sure I'll find out. Can't take. Definitely. I'll definitely have to play, this game multiple times and play different play styles. Play as a mage, because I really enjoy playing as a mage. I think it's almost tied with warrior, honestly. Alright, a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, so do technically have enough power, so we could just. I'm thinking I just keep going with the main quest, and then because I could just come back to this, come back to the exploration stuff. Can I head over there now? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. You played a mage knight of some sort. I'm interested to see what the advanced classes in this game will be. Because when this game first came out, I do remember hearing about the advanced classes, or, you know, the specialties, as it were. And so you know, like I said, now that I know the story really well, you know, everything about Dragon Age 2, everything about Dragon Age Origins, it's, feels good to play this, this game now. You know, I don't like hopping into, you know, sequels before playing the first game. I'm that type of person, honestly. Alright, let's go. Right, let's check out this. And your heart shall burn. Join forces with your new allies to assault Heart of the Breach and close it once and for all. Something tells me, it's just a hunch, that this is not going to be the last mission. I actually want it recommended levels 8 to 11. I want to check my level real quick though, because I want to make sure that I'm the right level. Yeah, I don't think that this is going to be the very last mission. Should be fine though. Still gotta do it. Alright.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
The elite of the Templars are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
Let's go. Alright. Derek. Solus.
Templars!
Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you.
You did it.
Was that it, huh? Hmm.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
Wasn't me, it was the mark.
Don't they know I fell into this? Almost literally.
Perhaps you're too close to judge. We needed you. We still do. We've yet to discover how the breach came to be. And that is only the most conspicuous of our troubles. Strange days, and more to come.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gates.
I knew it was too easy.
You and me both. It's where the fun begins.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
If someone could open this, I'd appreciate it. I'm here to warn you. Fashionably late, I'm afraid. Might exhausted. Don't mind me. There you are. I came to tell you what happened with the mages at Redcliffe. You're not going to like it. They are under the command of the Venatori, in service to something called the Elder One. The woman is Calpurnia. She commands the Venatori. For that, the Elder One. They were already marching on Haven. I risked my life to get here first. Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Soldiers, gather the villagers! Fortify and watch for advanced forces! Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
I thought I killed that guy. Dang it. Yes. Really thought I killed him. Guess not. That was annoying. You know what they say, the villains always come back.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
Yeah. Now's not the time to talk to Varric. I'll talk to him eventually. Can't believe. And that was a hard fight. I remember when I fought against that guy. No, I'm on.
Back. We're ready to fire.
come over here. The Elder One. I was actually worried about, what's his name? I think his name is Dorian? Dorian not being a companion.
They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It isn't firing.
Jeez. Alright, why isn't it not
We
firing?
must get this trebuchet firing.
Oh, nope, wrong way. I didn't expect that. Hey. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. I've played some of this game before. Up to a certain part, I just couldn't remember the certain part, you know? It's been like ever since the game first came out.
More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
Ow.
There will be.
Ooh, that's a nice move.
We've got time. Crew the trebuchet. Start firing.
Ooh.
Shit, who ordered the end of the damned world?
Everyone to the gates.
Ah, great. Didn't know this game turned into Skyrim. But I also for a second forgot it's you know. Oh. I also forgot for a second it's called you know, Dragon Age. Only for a second. Only for a second. Yeah, more Dragon Age. Inventory full. Wire helmets off. Oh no, I just decided to have them off for right now.
Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
The people of Haven will not survive on their own.
Gotta find out, like, cause, you know, I remember that quest line, but I also sort of remember it, and it was, well, it was the Legacy quest line in Dragon Age 2.
Good work, Harold. Protect the Chantry.
With what's called, where we met that guy, who apparently is the Elder One. That honestly, it's like a Final Fantasy name. Oh yeah, that was his name.
Someone needs help. Here, I can't get to them.
I hear a survivor.
Shit. So it can't go around.
Another death, I fear.
Oh shit, it's too late. Oh well. Now I know for next time, my next playthrough.
Hear that?
Yeah, I found the ladder, but thank you, I appreciate it. Pull you, because that's my favorite move. So now I know why it sort of makes you choose between the Templars or the mages. That's crazy. Ow.
Thank you. These sticks almost had me. Let's go. A survivor! I knew you would come. We are all blessed.
Back here.
Just a few, time to go.
Oh, cool. Varric approved of that. Knew he would. That's why he is, like, the best companion. It's funny. Varric, up until now, I did not know that you could do backflips, but it's quite helpful. I just want to... Okay, we got them both. Alright, cool. Regroup.
Move! Keep going! The chantry is your shelter!
A brave man. He stood against a Venatori.
Briefly, I am no Templar.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us. There has been no communication, no demands. Only advance after advance.
There was no bargaining with the mages either. This Elder One takes what it wants. From what I gathered in Redcliffe, it marched all of this way to take your herald.
Yeah, he actually has a really, really awesome backstory. But he's still a jerk, so, how do I stop him?
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
Trust me, that is not information I would keep to myself. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are. If we turn the last of them to the mountains above us.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
This is not survivable now. The only choice left is how spitefully we end this.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What do you mean?
What do you want about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know, Herald. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly. If he shows us the path. But what of your escape?
Perhaps you can surprise the Elder One.
Inquisition! Follow Chancellor Roderick through the chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
I understand the strategy, but I usually avoid drawing this much attention.
Well, sometimes the attention is worth it. Yeah, let's stay out of the red circles there. They don't seem too friendly. Alright, yeah, what did I just say? Alright. Let's head to the trebuchet. Hi. Ooh, good. Alright, alright. Oh. Supply of cash, sweet. Feel so odd about not healing in this game. You know, not being the healer, I mean. Right. Over here. Trying to decide out of all the companions and then out of all the you know non-companion characters, I'm trying to figure out which one is my favorite. That's kind of a tough decision. Right now I would say,
As possible.
you know, other than Leliana for non-companion, it would probably be Colin. I've always liked Colin, honestly. He's sort of been the Templar that's, I don't know. I would say not the same as the other Templars. It's just gonna be fun. And after tonight, I will be taking a break with streaming action. I don't like that move that you do. And I will be picking everything back up on Saturday. Yeah, and I'll probably write a post on my YouTube channel, so if you don't... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Colin. Yeah. Let's see, who else do I like? I think, you know, Colin, I think he had a much bigger role in Dragon Age 2, most definitely. Like it was really only minor in Origins. But I still think he's like one of my favorites. I'm starting to think that they just use the potions on their own. I haven't seen that in other Dragon Age games where they actually do that. I haven't seen that in other Dragon Age games. Like in Origins, they really didn't. Or maybe I just missed that entirely.
Everyone ready?
Come on, stop doing that. Oh, really? That's who I think it is, huh? Ah, boy. Nice shooting. Oh, almost there.
Move. Now!
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken, no more.
Why are you doing this?
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
I want to understand you.
This doesn't make sense. Let me understand.
Your understanding is not required. If you gain it, consider yourself blessed. I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall.
Tell me what it does.
What is this thing meant to do?
It is meant to bring certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered to Vinter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You've talked long enough.
You expect me to fight. But that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize.
Oh, this is neat. I'm by myself. Find a way forward.
There.
You've gained, Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Mark of the Rift, okay, yeah, we read that. Focus is a resource that is gained each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage. Oh, that's cool. Where am I? Can't really see much out here. Can I imagine actually doing this? It would be kind of cold. Salmon.
Embers. Recent.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's
him! Thank the Maker!
yeah, it gets snowy a lot where I am.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
Is it time for the sing-along? Sing-along? There's gonna be a sing-along? I wonder who the best sinner is with this group. Does make me wonder. Yelling won't help.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache.
They know. But our situation, your situation, is complicated. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Didn't die and come back.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
For a second, I thought one of you was one of the best sinners. That you're just gonna get, you know. I mean, Leliana is still crazy good. Can't deny that. Ooh, a lot of good choices here. I don't know.
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the
Faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
A word. A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
I was about to call him Anders for a second, but then I noticed he was an elf, and you know, Anders had hair. Solus, how do you know all this?
All right. What is it, and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
Is he telling me everything, though? You're right to be worried.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow. Sky.
I got myself a castle. Nice. Place upgraded.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus. What drew him to you?
You wanted the anchor.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
Here's the thing, if someone said like, if I came into work, like the next day, or like a few weeks from now, and then one of my coworkers was like, hey look, gotta tell you this, gotta break it down to you, but we all got together, you're the chosen one. And I'd just be like, shut up. Be like, I don't buy any of that. I don't know. I don't know, it's like, and then the whole entire thing with Solus is, I wouldn't call him the same as Anders, because Anders was like, he was okay in the beginning, and they did that whole thing, you know, he asked me to do that favor with the chantry, and then he wouldn't exactly tell me what it was. Yeah, but I mean, I get be a hero, but I don't want to, you know, just be a hero for just being a hero. You know, alright, let's... And I don't want to just say refuse it. I'd say this one feels the most right to me. I refuse. Yeah. Strange how Solus knew about this place. Yeah, that is a bit strange, isn't it? Yeah, he seems like one of those guys who doesn't tell you everything. He doesn't let you know his next move, you know? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Everyone agreed to this?
It's unanimous. You all have that much confidence in me.
All of these people have their lives because of you. They will follow.
That wasn't the question.
I will not lie. Handing this power to anyone is troubling. But I have to believe this is meant to be. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
Ooh. Do like that sword. Alright, maybe a hero is a good business then. Yeah, I mean, you get a nice looking sword, you know. Might be worth it after all. Alright. I'll do it for my own power. Alright. Well, that's true. He must be stopped. Oh, yeah. Must be stopped, after all.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor! So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Is he allied with Tevinter? That is a good question. I wondered that because he said something about going towards Tevinter and like, you know, because he was obsessed with, or it. But I'm easy to please. Here's a shiny sword. Yeah. Exactly. Well, you gotta give the hero. You gotta give a hero, like, you know, fancy titles and, you know, nice looking weapon. So, you know, I mean, that's gotta, yeah, give them something good. All right.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Not on my watch. Alright. Are we safe here?
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
Introduce us.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
Who said that?
Shut your mouth and open your eyes. You'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Yeah. So true. Yes, dude, Colin has evolved so much as a character. I am so pleased with that. And look at this view. Oh my goodness. But like when I first went through Dragon Age Origins, it's crazy because like he was, you know, he was a regular Templar and he wanted to do good as a regular recruity Templar, and then he, you know, was sort of being a bit jerkish to us, and then he then you're right, in Dragon Age 2 he was like he got a bit better. He was sort of grew up a little bit more, and then because I would say the majority of the other Templars in Dragon Age 2, you know, well, some of them were just being asses and whatnot, but he, in my opinion, I think he was one of the best ones. There are a couple others that were pretty good, but in my opinion, he was one of the best ones. Josephine's workboard is badass. Candle, inkwell, out of paper, feather, all together on, yeah, 100%. That is one of the coolest details I'd love. Okay, so what is, I want to see the next. Holy crap. Welcome to Skyhold. It's quite a bit to do now. So can you change your... I guess you can't. Guess you're sort of stuck with this outfit. Not that I'm complaining. To the real game. Yeah, I thought, like, you know, when we entered the big doors here, like the big front doors, I was gonna make the joke that, like, well, I guess the game's over now. But no, I guess not close. That's still, that would have been funny if it just said like and finished. Oh, can't go that way.
Here, tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Good book?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, that got me laughing. That was kind of funny. Are you embarrassed?
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
So you've read them all?
The latest chapter? Meaning you've read them all?
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
Why don't I believe you?
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Maybe I should read it.
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No!
Why not me?
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to. Pretend you don't know this about me.
Oh gosh, that is so funny. I really didn't expect that. Ooh, it's over here.
The order was sent?
Yes, Commander.
Look for coal.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
How complex?
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solus. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looks like a young man. Could it be possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Explain more.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
What of demons at the breach?
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I'll talk to him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
He was right.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Are you alright?
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You, friendly spirit?
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Oh wow. You can make the choice right there. Stay and help us.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
Oh, man. I don't know what the... Well, I don't know what the effects, like, if something might happen. So, I'm just... For right now, I'm gonna say, give him a chance.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover. Or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Alright. This place is kind of massive, so it's going to take me some time to explore. So that's what I'm going to do. Examine. Ooh. News from Thedas. Ah, yes. Coal is fun. Yeah. My only problem with Cole, and I love how his dialogue is written, but my only problem with him is that it's, you know, he's like, the way he talks is very, it can be very difficult to understand him, you know? So I'm like, oh, what are you saying? Right.
Majestic. How was a place like this ever lost?
That is a good question. I play this all the time and still get lost. Yeah, I am trying to find other places right here. I would actually love to live in a place like this. Sort of. I don't know if I would, but be kind of cool. Just imagine. Oh boy. What am I doing? Guess we can't go that way. Oops. Oh, what? Use the iconic default appearance for the champion of Kirkwall. Recreate. Oh, I'm not gonna recreate. Recreate, like, thing exactly. Oh, I didn't know I'd have to do this. I think I might just have to, you know, I think I might just stick with the default champion of Kirkwall. It's, tell me the other option is just recreate the custom appearance champion of Kirkwall. Oh, just shows up like that, huh?
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Is it reversible?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
What were you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Thanks. It's worth a shot.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Interesting.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
What has Varric told you?
Assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. Meryl is helping Elven refugees who were displaced by the war. I didn't want to take her away from that. Meryl's spent enough time fighting for her life with me.
Where have you been?
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
True. Nothing now.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Okay. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see what's... So we can't go over there. Just trying to find more things right now. Just a little lost, just trying to find stuff. Alright.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here?
Good question. And what's up here? Holy crap. Oh.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Not at all.
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
They say the Chantry is lying?
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
Could be lying.
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane. But how many delusional maniacs are going to have that knowledge? He broke open the Fade. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
It's not destroyed yet.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. It would have been nice if you'd helped stop Alexius. But that's not how things went. So be it. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
Yeah, sure. You're welcome.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
Nobody knows that.
We don't know what will happen. Nobody does.
An optimist! Such a rare breed. I've stumbled upon a unicorn. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Right. Still gonna try to find... Oh, there's the blacksmith. Who is that?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're taking over the duties of Minave.
Yes. A death provided the vacancy. I am told there are many who will miss her. My skills will ensure that you do not miss her ability.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal, given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
Fair enough.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Alright. Let's go find these two places.
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
Got anything expensive? Not sure. I'll have to try and sell it. Ooh, read.
A forge like this, who needs the view? I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
For you and me both.
You think it's strange to say? It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You did what you could, I suppose.
Bring anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
Yes.
Care to share?
No. It hurts and I don't want to spit on your efforts. You saved who you could. We have to be happy with that.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Ooh. Can plan out designs for this place? That's sick. Alright, let's find the, what's it called? War room. Ooh, it's a nice setup. Inquisition.
Are you all right, Leliana?
Are you?
I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Inquisitor.
work?
It's the Arl of Redcliffe.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Inquisitor.
I'll do that one. Okay, then... So the next one is we have to do Here Lies the Abyss, and we have to do From the Ashes. So we have to do that's for the main quest, and then we'll probably do some roaming around exploration. Next time. I think, actually... Next time my plan is I'm gonna go to the hinterlands a lot more. And then I'm gonna definitely focus on Storm Coast a lot more. So that's my main goal, but I'll be taking a break from streaming just in general, just because of the holiday coming up, and I'll be back this coming Saturday, so I should be back around Saturday, and then should be back for my normal schedule around that time, and then around those days around Saturday and a bit after that. But yeah, I appreciate it. So hope all you have a great week as well, and hope everything goes well. But yeah, we'll keep going with some more Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's just it's been a lot, like between Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, and now Dragon Age Inquisition, because you know, I tell you, like, Dragon Age Origins is just that's a lot, but like this game is totally a lot where, like, you know, you have this world map, and it's not just like a nationwide map, because here it is, like, I think this is the split off point, and this is like Ferelden right here. So, and so, yeah, this is what we're, yeah, because I think this is where, yeah, this is where, like, we're normally around, and because in the game, I think this is where we started, around here. But feel like Dragon Age slowly moved away from dark fantasy to just fantasy. Yeah, I can definitely get that. You know, I definitely get that feel with Dragon Age Inquisition, and then so if you play this game, say you only play Dragon Age Inquisition, right? and then you go back and play Dragon Age Origins, it's like you said, it's in my opinion, I think it's totally different just because it's Origins I always felt was a bit darker. Like if you watch that whole entire intro with Duncan talking, how he talks on the Darkspawn, how he talks about the blight and all of that, it's that to me that was always really dark, and that felt, you know, that felt like very real in the sense that, you know, that type of fantasy, you know, that type of stuff I really wanted to write about when I was younger. And I remember watching that intro for the first time. I was blown away. I was like, holy crap. But yeah, like I was saying, Origins, you know, you only have one nation, which is Ferelden, and then, you know, so you get to go to Redcliffe, and going back to Redcliffe in this game is pretty cool, and at least around Redcliffe, it's just pretty cool. In Redcliffe Village, we've gone to that. So it's pretty interesting going back there, and then, you know, because I haven't been there since Dragon Age Origins, but I'm interested to see what else I'm gonna see from the other two games, you know, Origins and Dragon Age 2, because I did previously play those games, and recently as well for the very first time, because they did have that scene with Varric where they had Hawk from Dragon Age 2, and I didn't expect that, but that was a lot of cool. That was a lot of fun to see him, so see that character, because and, you know, ask questions, because our character, you know, if you get from the player's perspective, you know, of course they know about all this, but the character, they don't know about all of this. They wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't know about certain characters like Anders or Justice, who is, you know, part of Anders, or they wouldn't know about someone entirely like you know, Varric and the stuff that he's gone through, or, you know, say, oh, like someone else who I hope is in this game is Morgan. That's who I'm hoping for. But yeah, I'm very, very interested about who else I'm gonna see in this game. Be interesting. Yeah, because Morgan, I think, oh, when was the last time I saw her? Maybe Dragon Age Origins. Was it the DLC? Ah, oh, gosh, I can't remember that DLC. Was it like that DLC with the like the witch hunt DLC? I think that's what it was. Yeah, and she was walking towards the Illuvian, that Illuvian mirror. So I'm really interested in if she's going to be in this game, and if we actually get to see, you know, the kid that we had with her, because she was, you know, of course, acting really shady with her, and I still don't think that she's someone that we can fully trust 100%. So, but it will be really interesting to see more of some of the characters. I would like to see Alistair as well. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'll catch y'all next time. So, which will be Saturday. So, and probably won't have any videos out, and yeah, probably not until you know, this weekend, but hopefully just planning on streaming Saturday. Probably, since I'm not working Saturday, it'll probably be, you know, either morning or during the day. probably be like during the day or later in the evening. I'll if you follow me on YouTube, I'll set a time, or I might post it on my Twitch channel, but we'll see. So I'll do my best to cover that, to make sure that you all are kept aware of that. So, but yeah, until next time, I'll catch you all later, and great rest of your evening, day, and